Monty Python star Eric Idle has hit out at his comedy troupe after confirming how much he really took home from the film franchise. Eric Idle has took a brutal swipe at his Monty Python co-stars for being miserable and horrible and be why about royalty payments. The 82-years-old comedian wrote the hilarious stage show Spamalot, which is based on his 1975 movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Now, 50 years after the Hollywood film debuted, the actor has shared his suspicions that the rest of comedy troupe, whose surviving members are John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, and Michael Palin, earn more money than he did and warned them to be more grateful for the money they received from the production. Asked if the other Pythons receive payments, he told the Guardian newspaper, "They got effing millions and they're miserable and horrible and be why about it. I spent 20 years working for Python and then 2 years on the O2 show. They were there for 2 weeks. I'm not really motivated by money, to be honest. Anyway, the producers get all the effing money and divide it up according to the contract. Someone sued us for years, saying I was paying the Pythons money from my back pocket. And I said, why would I risk going to an American jail to give John Cleese more money?" Eric admitted there was a lot of arguing and fights between the Monty Python stars, but he thinks that it only improved their work. He went on, "Some things in Python were very enjoyable and some were not. Holy Grail was cold and miserable. Sometimes that makes it funny. One of the worst things you can have in comedy is enough money. Python was quite a lot of arguing and fights, and good work is often like that. The best thing about showbiz is when it's over. I think if you're enjoying yourself, then you're not acting or giving, you're just having a good time." Well, that's not funny. It comes after actor Chris Langham, who played Alfonso in the film Monty Python's Life of Brian, was left penniless after he faced an extensive legal battle which resulted in a 6-month prison stint after he was found guilty of downloading indecent images of children. He spent tens of thousands of pounds on legal fees for his 2007 trial, and finally won an appeal over the length of his sentence. Originally given 10 months behind bars, a judge later ruled that it was too long and reduced his sentence to 6 months. The thick of it Steve was originally arrested in 2005 in connection with Operation Ore, and later charged with 15 counts of downloading indecent images of children. Langham insisted that the images were a search he was doing for a role as a peeping Tom in an upcoming comedy, and claimed he was also the victim of child sexual abuse which led him to seek out the images. This was dismissed as a defense by the judge. He was made to sign the sex offenders register for 10 years, but insisted after the release from prison that although his life was ruined, his conscience is clear, insisting, "I have no sexual interest in children." Offers for work dried up for the actor after his conviction, and in 2011 he told The Guardian that his arrest left him walking around in circles going, "I'm ruined, I'm ruined." He added, "Everybody in the country hates me, and I can't get a job." He claimed he was penniless in 2007, after enduring taunts and abuse from fellow inmates in Kent's Elmley prison. But in recent years, the actor has been able to work again. His latest on-screen acting project came in 2020, with him playing Danny in the film Vengeance. He also appeared in The Darkest Universe in 2016 and short film The Meal in 2015.